in the cannabis market that has such little pride of authorship over their product that they would add vitamin E acetate as a cutting product, as a cutting agent. They wouldn't do that. It's just one of those things where these people are very proud of what they do and of what they make. Now, here we get to the exciting part, which is new research. New research on things that are external to the CBD market. So the University of Georgia has actually announced fairly recently that they are doing research specifically on the use of cannabis for pain management. And my own alma mater, Yale, is actually, I think last week, announced that they are actually doing research on cannabis for stress disorders. And both of these are primary candidates for cannabis use. There's additional research that's available outside of the United States. From Israel, there's a lot of research there. There's a lot of research that's gone on in Europe. Many people have published there as well. You're starting to see more research coming out of the US schools as well. The California schools actually have been doing quite a bit of testing for a long time. UCSD, for example, and I think they may be UCLA actually has an entire program now devoted to studying cannabis for medical purposes. And so this is really about what you can talk to your patients about. And so this is the reason why I wanted to give you this information. The voice of an actual patient who has converted to using this. And really an explanation of the fact that whatever treatments you choose to use with your patients should not be interfered with by the government. I mean, the fact is, all of these treatments that I was on had their place in my pain management story. The latest place now is for cannabis. It happens to be helping with the long-term management of my disease. Whereas these other things were helpful to get me to where I am. And whether it's opioids or cannabis or antidepressants and anti-seizures, there should not be an interference by the government in that relationship and the private health decisions that you and your patients make. So this is really important to have this information to give to your patients, since there's just almost none out there. And this is why I use cannabis. I support full legalization, and now devote my career actually to making sure that this plant is accessible by making sure with my own work that cannabis companies actually have legal and reliable access to payments and banking. That's my specialty. So anyways, I'd like to open it up to questions. Any questions?
Did you ever smoke it?
Yes.
And compared to edibles?
I mean, again, the answer to that is, and honestly, all of the things that I've told you about are from my own personal experience. Smoking flower is more expensive. It's very effective. It's putting something into your lungs. I'm not a smoker. I've never been particularly comfortable with that mechanism of, of intake. It burns. But it's extremely effective. It's immediate onset. And the benefits, again, are 24-hour. I mean, there is no difference in the 24-hourness of the dosing mechanisms. It's outstanding for that.
Actually, you're going to have a lot of questions, I'm sure. It's really terrific. You look great. I'm really happy for you. That's totally amazing, because you are a unique person. That's a tough injury to get over.
Yeah, thank you.
Tough injury to get over.
Yeah, congratulations, and
That's
it's a great
crazy.
tradition. We have